1 million within 24 hours. It's a flop. But seriously, thank you. And if you like the game, give it a review on Steam or open/Metacritic. So far, we have 92% positive user reviews out of 4,400 on Steam. Let's see how the next month looks. Veilguard had the same success in the early run. It's a single player game. Early sales are the best indicator of a well-selling game. Veilguard sold F-tons too. It's just didn't meet EA's lofty expectations. No, they didn't. We sold in a day what they sold in 2 months. But there's a drama we should talk about with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Did you know that if you want to be gay in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you can be. You can have intercourse with a man in this game. If you don't want to, though, don't. You could also have intercourse with a woman, should you choose. Here's my reaction to the drama. It's stupid. It is the stupidest drama I have ever heard. Somebody asked me, tell me one other game where they made a straight character gay, because there's this argument that the main protagonist was supposed to be straight because somebody on the forums said that he's canonically straight. And I was like, yeah, Caden Iolenko in Mass Effect. He was not originally written as gay in the Mass Effect series. And by Mass Effect 3, you can do the smoochies. And you bet your butt I did. I captured, I think, every romance in that game. I murdered every person I could murder in that game. Yeah. Woodpit says there were at least 4 gay characters in part 1, including the main antagonist. This drama is stupid. And what's even more frustrating about it is, here's what I said. I gotta be honest, people complaining about Hans being romanceable in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I truly don't get it. You don't have to do it. You really don't. As a matter of fact, you kind of have to like work your way to get that option. Players asked for this to be an option in the game, and I linked to 3 Reddit threads over a 6-year period of time where players were asking, can I romance Hans? Roxy says, the question is making him gay. Is that historically accurate? Are you seriously asking if gay people were around in the 1400s? Is that a serious question? I got some bad news about Rome, y'all. About ancient Rome. I got some bad news about history, everybody. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I've seen the claim that about the age thing. So after I recorded this video, I did some research about this, and this entry, this codex entry everybody is mad about, it's about the real Hans, like in real life, not the video game Hans, who is clearly 20 something. This is about the actual person who existed. So is the armor entry. So is the entry about what houses were like during this time period. This is all about real world things that happened that were inspirations for the game, not who you're playing as in the game, as you are clearly playing as a couple of college kids. But we're talking about just having a gay option in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's something that fans wanted. You don't have to do it. It's only accessible later in the game. Players are 90 hours in and they haven't even found it yet. The whole thing is weird. And here's why it's problematic. Because if you have an actual complaint about video games and you were now going after Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because there is 90 hours into the game an option to be gay, it's a gay romance scene, who cares? I don't care. I'm probably going to do it now just because everybody's so mad about it. If you get mad because 90 hours into a video game, there's a gay romance option, you got to get your priorities straight. Like, honestly, I'm going to so be gay in this game now. And like, then I'm going to reload my save and then I'm going to not be gay. Like, come on. So this has been going on for weeks and it's stupid. It's one of the dumbest things ever. And there's all of this argumentation about it. IGN posted the how to romance Hans, right? And I said, well, now I have to do it because originally I thought it was so ridiculous that people saw this and they were upset that there was a guide on how to access the gay romance option. And don't do it. Just don't do it if you don't want to. Anyway, so the game is doing very, very well. The concurrents have been through the roof. Very, very successful game. And Daniel Varva says, new record today. I think this was just a few hours ago. I don't expect it to get higher during the weekdays, but it would be cool to get to 300 one day Starfield level. I like challenges. And this was tweeted a few hours ago. February 9th. Yeah, that's today. So this morning. And then this guy, oh my God, like just take the L. If you like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 music and want to directly support its composer, it's available on Steam now. Hello, Mr. Varva. Some report circled around is claiming that you and your team pulled off this beast of a game for about $41 million. And frankly, I would be floored by this achievement. Is it really that same ballpark? Have they vastly underestimated the game budget? Yes. And like he answered the question without answering the question, right? Sven Vink. Is it Vinka? I gotta list some videos and figure out how to say his name. Congratulations. After all that work, you must be feeling very proud. Looking forward to try it out. IGN gave it a 9. And then there's this guy who's like, there's been this one X user who is very upset that 90 hours into a game, you can romance Hans. And I'm not going to read what Daniel Varva wrote because it got really like nasty. Yeah, it got really nasty. So like, that's kind of like kicking the hornet's nest, and it's kind of set everybody off. And then there's a reference to the fact that they said something, and here's a user who actually played the game, who actually went in and got to the point where they could have this option. Here's what they said. Twitter BS, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is woke because gay. Reality, after 90 hours, I found one male character in which Henry can intimate the coitus. There may be more, but this is all I have found. It's at a point in the story where there is every chance Henry won't survive. At an identical point in the story, there is a female character who Henry can also funky chicken with. Prior to this moment, there are several romance dialogue options with both of these characters. If you decide not to pursue those romance options, nothing happens. Nothing is forced. In essence, there are 4 romance paths a player can take. You can romance nobody. You can romance the woman. This is 90 hours into the game. You can romance the man, or you can choose to always talk about a previous love interest. Every single one of these options is presented clearly in every dialogue screen. See the big heart in the screenshots? That same system developers have used to indicate romance for decades. If you don't choose those options, no romance, no flirting, nothing. Player choice. I've removed the dialogue in the second screenshot to avoid spoilers. I'm sharing this because both of the making of lucrative cutscenes are pretty graphic by gaming standards, so I'm sure one is going to be peddled around once the rage baiters get a hold of it. I am completely against anyone forcing developers to remove elements of game because of social political pressures on both sides. Nothing in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 feels forced. Everything feels authentic. And if we are able to give more players more choice while achieving that, that's a win-win. I feel like we are literally living in a time where the internet people are becoming the Fox News of video game coverage. What are you doing? This makes every argument you have look worse. This is going to be referenced for years to come. It's ridiculous. You could be gay in the original Mass Effect. If you played FemShep, you could romance Liara. And Fox News did this interview with Jeff Keighley where they were worried about the kids having sex in a video game. And here we are in 2025 arguing about 90 hours into an M-rated game whether or not you can have sex with a guy. It's you gotta stop. It's too much. So that's where I stand on it. I don't care that it's in the game. I think fans wanted it. They gave fans the option. Isn't that what we've been trying to do for years? Like, isn't that what we want? We want developers to listen to gamers. Okay, we would like a gay option in the next Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Okay, yeah, sure, we could do that. No, not like that. What are we doing? They did the thing that players wanted. And there was this big criticism about how there weren't any black characters in the first game. So they have an instance in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 where you can meet one, and it's sort of like a funny moment because that would have been an odd occurrence during the time period, and they addressed it. I really like how they handled Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I really am having fun time with the game, and I think this controversy is just so overblown and absolutely ridiculous. I don't see it as caving. If you follow Daniel Varva, that does not seem like a person who is caving to pressure from anybody. So anyway, I did want to talk about the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 stuff. I feel like it's just out of control. Like, have a little bit of nuance with these topics. If you're just posting about how mad that we're supposed to be because gay people exist, like, you got a problem. There's plenty of great gay people on planet Earth. I don't get why you wouldn't want them to have an option in a fictional video game that's not real. It's very annoying, right? And it seems like they handled it quite well. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. That was all the news. Did I miss any big news this week? Because really, I wanted to actually play a video game with y'all. There's this beta going on right now for a little game. Yeah, you could be gay in Baldur's Gate. And the funny thing was, go look up Baldur's Gate and search before the game came out to see what people were saying before the game came out. And then all of a sudden, when it comes out and everybody loves it, those narratives change real quick, huh? Come on, don't be like Fox News in 1992. Like, what are you doing? But if you're out there on the internet saying like this shouldn't be an option and making all these weird arguments, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm married with 2 kids and I do the gay options in video games that I really like. I do the straight ones too. I do all of them. I just save scrum it. Yeah, do you. I don't care. Yeah, to each their own. Can we just get back to that? Like, what are we doing here? It's very frustrating, and I don't see your perspective. If you're like, if it betrays the character or whatever, okay. Did gamers ask for it? Yes. So the developer did what gamers wanted. Yeah. Are you playing the game? No. Like, I've heard all I need to hear. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this content, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell to know when my content goes live. Thank you so much for watching. A huge thank you to all of the members. If you want to support my content, you can do so at patreon.com/SaveStatePlus. You get everything that I make ad-free. You can do so there, or you can become a YouTube member. A huge thank you to Christopher Addy, Inner Machine, Philoroni, Savage03, Spingetter, and the Scarecrow 121 for supporting at the top level. I'm going to get out of here, but before I go, be sure you check out this video. I'm going to be doing a review in progress for some stuff, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.